Mohammed Onawo. I represent Nasarawa South in the 10th Senate of the Federal
Okay, sir. Can you throw more light on those achievements that you've done, more especially the distribution first of rice across your constituency?
Republic. Like I said, as a senator of the Federal Republic, my first responsibility to my country and my constituents is to make laws that will positively impact on the lives of my constituents. But the snag is there is this large misconception that as a representative of the people, they hardly discriminate between the responsibilities enthroned on us as legislators and that of the executive. Right? The executive and the local government chairman, governors, and the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As a councillor, as a member of House of Assembly, as a member of House of Reps, as a senator, your responsibility is to make laws and oversight the appropriations you have made for certain projects to be executed by the executive. But because of our level of understanding, our electorates will ask you at the end of your tenure, what have you done for us? They know fully well that it's not your responsibility to construct roads, to construct primary schools, to construct culverts, to do boreholes. All of those things are provided for in the appropriation we do for the executive government. But we sit down and appropriate these funds. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria will not sit down in his office and think about the enormous responsibility on him and remember the village I come from. That is where I come in. While appropriating, okay, you are sharing this cake to this person, to this person. I am on the table sharing the cake. Why don't you give part of this cake to my community? Maybe if it's a feeder road, if it's a tag road, if it's a this, if it's that, at least let my people feel the impact of my being here and being on the table while the cake is being shared. And we took it upon ourselves to say we should bring the executive to understand that we are representatives. The 360 members of the House of Representatives, the 109 senators represent the whole country in different constituencies. And so, if you give us these things to take home, they are taking government closer to the people. And that is why we talk of constituency allowances, constituency projects, and this and this and this and this. And if we sit down here, for example, if I am allotted 2 billion, for example, for projects, when my constituents hear that Senator now has been allotted 2 billion for projects, they assume that they will take this cash and say, Senator, now take go and do projects. If they do that, one, there are some of us who will not do it. They will pocket this one. But there are things that we can do that will positively impact on. That is why you find that we sit down, we bring bills and motions of roads that will touch positively on the lives of our people. And when I came here, There is a school in Obi local government that the students for years have been reading in the library or in some places that are not conducive for them. I took it upon myself and went to Ube, and they assisted me with two classroom, two blocks of two classrooms, that is four classrooms. We constructed this thing, and these students are learning under conducive atmosphere now. This project was not only constructed, but it was furnished with a solar light and a borehole in Obi local government. And the journey I have embarked upon to have come here, I spent 8 years in the State House of Assembly, 4 years of it as a Speaker of the State. I spent 8 years in the House of Representatives, and I have spent 3 years now here. I'm going to spend 4 years by the grace of God.
Amen.
In the course of my journey, I have tried as much as possible to bring government closer to through different projects, goals, empowerment, empowering youth, widows, women, and all classes of people, either through direct uh, cash gifts or cash grants or laptops, sewing machines, industrial sewing machines, trainings of different kinds in different trades. The most unfortunate part of this journey is that most of these people that we reach out to help do not understand why we are helping them. There's this Chinese proverb that says you should teach somebody how to catch fish instead of giving him fish all the time. If you give him fish all the time, when you are not there to give him again, he is going to be in trouble. But if you teach him how to catch fish, if he catches big or small, it's all on his table. And so we try to embark on this thing, but you will find that you will bring a laptop to give somebody who is going to either give his child to learn from it or he learns from it. A laptop of say about 800 or 1 million, give them, they will go and sell it for 150,000 just to take care of the problem. And tomorrow they come again. We have faced this. Somebody, you give him a sewing machine instead of him to give his wife or give his child to go and learn a trade. Some traders will come the day that you are going to do empowerment. Some people are coming to stand by, waiting to buy these things and to give away a price. Something of 800,000 is taking it for 150, and so we face this type of problems all the time. The problem I have had all these almost 20 years of being here is that I make little noise about what I do. Some people say if you give somebody 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira, you must record it and tell people on the social media, I have done this, I have done this. It's my weak point, but it's a weak point that is being recognized by the Almighty God because I do it from my heart. And even if somebody goes on the social media to abuse me that, oh, I have not given him this, I have not done that, the person that has benefited directly understands and feels the presence. And if you go around when during campaigns, you see people with banners, billboards, and this and that. My own is always the list. And the people they ask me, you are not serious about what I said. I am serious. My posters and banners are in the hearts of those that have benefited from me, and those that I'm doing it for. And so you will find all the time that when I have opportunities, I work, I do things that touch the lives of people. If I open my phone today, if I open my phone and give you how many people I have transferred money to, 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, 1 million, depending on the person's problem, nobody knows. And somebody will come here, I will collect 500,000. Yes, he's going out here. He will be the one to start abusing me. Oh, a very stupid man. He have been here since he didn't give me anything. He's saying that so that the person he is talking to will not ask him to give him one cover out of it. But God understands that I am doing it from my heart and I am doing what is necessary. Politics, they say you must make noise about it. Sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes what you do speak for themselves. And that is why God has been able to bring me back to back from House of Reps to Senate, from House of Assembly to House of Reps to Senate. And only God knows where He's going to take me to from
You said there's a lot of work you've done, and then your work is actually speaking for you because it's all these things we saw that we said no, it's good to come and then hear from you
here.
because we know you have really done a lot for your people. Like you said, that is only God that will. But at times it's good for other people to know.
Yeah.
That's why we do the whole sensitization.
Yes.
You've been doing all this for your people,
Mm.
and the world, even the neighboring states,
Yeah.
they are not aware. That's why media is very good,
Mm.
so that
It's in every budgetary year from what we are allocated. I sit down and look at my constituency and see what ward needs what. There are some that need only small culverts. There are some that need bridges. There are some that need classrooms. There are some that need renovation of their clinics. So we prioritize some of these things and allocate funds to them. As you can see, this is my 2026 budget. I am going to give you a copy to go through it. Unfortunately, 2024, 2025, 2026, some of these projects have not been attended to. There are some that have been attended to but have not been funded. The saddest thing is that I was given, I proposed 8-kilometer roads in Doma. And by standard gauge or by standard rate now, a kilometer of asphalt road is supposed to take about 1.5 million naira minimum. So if you are talking of 8 kilometers, that's about 12 or 13 billion. But how much was allocated to me in the appropriation in the budget? Only 50 million. 50 million is going to do what? Is it just to carry sand and put on the road? And so when people are at home and they see some of these things and they don't understand, they blame you for not doing anything. But if you look at what I have budgeted my funds for, you will see that there is a distribution of my funds to all my wards. I represent about 53 wards here. And each of these wards, within the years that I have been here, have been adequately taken care of. But unfortunately, they've not been funded. There are some that the contractors have done their work either through empowerment or direct jobs, classrooms, boreholes, and so many things. They've not been paid. In the past, when budgetary years come like this, you see contractors hanging around the National Assembly. Oh, please give me a project, give me a project. Now, after the budget is passed, you take your projects, you are following around looking for contractor that will take it. Nobody wants to do it. Because 2 years passed, this is the third year, they have not been paid. And some of these contractors took this money from the bank. Some of them have gone bankrupt. Some have even died of heart attack because the interest that is growing on the loans that they've taken is enough to kill them. And so we are saddled with a problem that we are going to continue to engage the executive, talk to them, see the need for them uh, to do the needful so that at least life can improve. In the past, once contracts are paid, even the market woman will feel it. Even the market woman will feel it. But today, everybody is crying.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, distinguished.
Concern for concern for my constraints. You will find that maybe I'm allotted 2 billion, but I have friends. I have friends in the ministries. I have friends in other committees, and I go begging. That's the difference between our role and that of the executive. The executive take decisions by fiat. Here we lobby. We lobby, we beg. Even employment. If I give you where we have gone out to beg for jobs for my people, you can see a whole lot of this. And each of this thing, you see the picture of the person that has been engaged in one this thing or the other. So we are making compilations of all of these ones to tell our people that we have not just come here to sit down. You come here, you see, I have known you today. You are working with a media station. If I have any boy who is working, who has finished his school and is not doing anything, I will approach you and say, please, instead of allowing this boy to be walking the streets that can be attracted by anybody to go and do your own job or insurgent, they will become an insurgent. Please engage him. Let him be following you. Let him carry your camera. Let him carry your file so that at least he can learn from you. We do that a lot. And by so doing, God has helped us. We approach people with humility, we beg them, we say, okay, this is it. So that at least as you are helping somebody, God is also going to help you. And that's what we have been doing, to be able to go beyond what we have been provided. Because there's nobody that you go, you do not say, give me money to put in my pocket. You go and beg him, please, if there is any slot, help me. I have children, I have constituents who have finished school and are not doing anything. Please give me this thing. When they are doing recruitments or police, civil defense, army, whatever, we go to beg. Sometimes people will say, no, we sit down here and take things for ourselves. No, we don't. We maybe if somebody calls you and said, okay, Senator Onawo is calling you, for the fact that you hear is a senator, you listen to him. And if there are opportunities for you to help him, you help. Because one day you also come to the senator to help you. Because God has created two hands so that they can wash themselves. And that is what I do. And then I'm going to continue doing that until when God says time has come for me to stop serving my people.
That's a great one, sir.
Thank you so much. Once again, your name, sir.
My name is Senator Mohammed Ogoshi Onawo, the Chiroman Doma,
Representing.
Nasarawa South.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.